Your spirit has been calling for answers. You're not imagining it. Welcome to Amelia's special show.
Oh my god, what?
No, do you like the blonde?
No way, that's so pretty. I
like
love
it?
it. Wow, what a transformation, Chelsea. I didn't expect that. I never saw you with the blonde. Wow.
We're like twinsies. They like
I
it.
love it. My god, I was like, I'm so shocked. That's beautiful. No, I'm serious. Whoa, so now we have the blonde Chelsea. Watch out, everybody.
You're
Chelsea
silly.
is now a blondie.
Blonde,
That's so
blonde.
cute. I like it. I really like it.
Thanks. I have my radio signal analyzer out. I'm gonna put the antenna between my legs.
That's
Since that's where
amazing.
I have the antenna. I'm gonna just put it between my legs since
Okay,
that's
we're
where
like Ghostbuster.
yeah. So we have to keep it like that when we're targets. They're literally hitting me right now in my head. They're probably hitting you.
Same. I also like so. What date are we, Chelsea? Can you check? What date?
I'm sorry?
What's the date of today?
Today is the 20th, I believe.
Can you just verify? Because we're gonna use this in court also. So I'm
It's
just
the 21st. It's
21st,
Sunday the
okay.
21st, June
So
21st.
both,
It's 11:47 a.m. Mountain Time.
Where's the directed weapon energy that it just started 1 minute ago for me?
Well, they're hitting me right now over my head with this stinging pain and my feet and my
I
rectum.
just felt some pressure here. So we are June 21st, 2026, and we're both victim of targeting. I was victim of targeting since 2021. I received the first electroshock on my body from terrorist activities that are not dismantled due to corruption, negligence, and silence. And we're here to be financially compensated. We are here to start a 1 billion collective lawsuit so that every victim worldwide get compensated. Either you were targeted on your health, on your body, on your mind, in your job. No matter what happened, no matter if you have been victim of that for 50 years or more, it's always time to get justice. And also what I was saying before is our ancestors worked so hard in the past to have the rights that we have today. It's important that we continue and we don't let those greedy human beings that are just like me and you, they're no different, they're not more important, they're just like you or me, and they took a decision. They were like, you know what, my life is more important, and if I sacrifice other people, so what? They chose money over humanity.
Right.
And so, welcome, Chelsea, in the Army of Angels United. You have been with me for like 5 months now. Chelsea found me through the hashtag electronic torture. And I'm so proud of Chelsea. She was courageous to denounce the corruption within the healthcare system, where she was proposed money to lie to patients. She also was proposed money to target pretty girls in society and find virgin to electronically abuse them and torture them and act their photos in their phones. So we are here to dismantle a prostitution ring of electronic torture. And thank you so much, Chelsea, for your hard work and everything that you do on your social media. You have now a lot more views, more followers. It's been like, I see your work every day and how much like you're doing everything in your power to save your life, because they target you also as you drive your car. So can you explain a little bit what is your everyday life as a targeted individual?
It's horrifying. So I'm sorry, you guys had to fix my makeup, but it's very, very, very murderous. It's very, very, very sexual in nature. They target me while I drive every single day. It's attempted murder. I have to take this out. I have to record every single day while I'm driving. So basically they watch like everything that I'm doing. So anytime I'm going over a speed bump, they increase the sensitivity and they make it very painful for me. They'll hit me in the head as I'm going over the speed bump at the same time in my feet and then up in my
rectum. You could explain car accident, because I have a friend that died. I have a cousin that died from a motorcycle accident. I have a friend that died from a car accident. accident. I have two girls that I know that died from a car accident. And you know what? The last girl, I have to say that also for court. I have to remember it. I'm taking notes, okay? So there's a girl, she passed away that I know from my hometown I think 2 years ago. And the time that she died, I swear to God, she was blinded by the sun. She just died in a car accident. And I believe that's what they do to you. They are orchestrating, not accident. They're orchestrating and planning.
Yeah.
So
they're always trying to kill me in the car.
But
they hit me over the head. Yeah.
Yeah, but look, what happened is when that person from my hometown, like I saw that she passed away, there was not as much targeting anymore. I swear the targeting was lowered to a level that I never seen for 2 days.
Wow.
Like if someone passing away like this could have bothered, maybe like, I don't know, we have to do investigation, but I have to take a note of this. And I forgot the name of the girl, but anyways, okay, so let's continue.
Yeah, so in the car, I'm also severely raped, sodomized severely. So every time I go, I tell you all the time, I was like, they always target my rectum. So every time I go over a bump, boom, they hit me in the rectum, and they hit me at my feet and then the back of my head at the same time. And then, and then also, like, I can't listen to music or anything like that, because when I start listening to music, they like increase the sound really loud in my head, and then they'll like literally hit me and sexually assault me to the beat of the music. So they'll bob my head in to the beat of the music, and then also do my rectum and my vagina, and then they do the forced stimulation. So it's all day long. Yeah.
Let us know in the comment section here. We're live on my TikTok, the Army of Angels United. And I will also post it on my YouTube, Ameliaoneforall. You can comment in the comment section if you're also a targeted individual, if you have been receiving electroshock. I have been sodomized also on my throat. They're standing, so I want you to explain it for people who don't understand, because I feel like you explain it better than me. So receiving electroshock on my throat, on my boobs, on my nipples, on my nerves. As I'm doing my training, they're able to physically add weights. They also created scars that I want to go in court for, because I was targeted since I was 5 years old. They started to target my legs with electroshock. I was about 6, screaming in pain and waking up my parents. So I have scars on both of my ears from the weights that they can put on my ears. So on my hair they can put the weights. So this is how they could the babies and the infant and the kids, that's how we could explain the sudden death, because they're able to physically add a weight on our throat, on our head, on our, I have proof of that. And so I'm here to really get compensated for everything of my entire life, all of the scars and the thing they've done with this technology. And so basically, I want Chelsea to explain us what they do and how this gang stalking prostitution ring works. Because just like a woman gets monetized from being, like having sex with someone else, now it's a bit different in that case. It's not about having sex, it's about torturing a human being. So they log,
yes. Electronic torture. How it's like they're messing with the static electricity. They're making our blood highly conductive and stuff like that. How exactly they do it, I'm not sure, but they use a couple of things from my knowledge, and there's probably even more. They use directional energy weapons. They use nanobot technology. They use lasers. They use sonic frequencies. So sometimes, like how she says she's getting shocked in her throat, they are hitting her with an electrical shock, and then sometimes they hit her with a pressure sensor so that it chokes you as well, so you can't speak and you can't breathe. Yeah, they do that. And then they use a nanobot technology, like they log onto it, and then literally they just imagine logging onto a chip implanted in somebody, and everybody gets to literally log onto it and like stimulate it in ways that they want by pressing buttons, and then they can watch us and monitor us from a satellite.
They're being paid for that. So
they're being paid. It's a very big remote, right?
Playing a game. like a
right? They're
Game
like
Boy
playing a game. It becomes an immersive experience. So I had a professional
Immersive
audio analysis
experience.
done. Yeah, an immersive experience. So I had a professional audio analysis done, and the lady who did mine, she explained all of the technology that Tybro. So I'm targeted by Tybro, you guys. I'm not sure who Amelia is targeted by, but it's by Mitchell and Kathy Gibson, and then the other members of the cult. Their cult.
Yeah, they
These
say
silly, pathetic members. They're gang
that
stalkers.
that
Yeah,
code that was training you how to target pretty girls in society. So
yeah,
they would
yeah,
want to pay you so that you
yeah,
electronically abuse pretty
yeah,
girls and
yeah.
sodomize them electronically. Okay.
Yeah, a lot electronically harass them, yeah, and assault them.
And
So
then they
basically,
get paid
and
towards
then they
the
get
target.
paid.
Let's
Yeah,
say
yeah,
you target and you press the
yeah,
button remotely and you
yeah,
press. You're getting paid
yeah.
like a prostitute will get paid, but now it's a gang stalker who's getting
Yeah,
paid.
it's a gang stalker, and Mitchell and Kathy Gibson are really sick with it. Like they like to be the ones to take your virginity. And it's this disgusting ass wife
What
that's
are
like,
you
we
doing
take
now?
your
You can
virgin.
see it
Yeah,
for court. You can
yeah,
see
it's
when
fucking
they target.
sickening.
They target you on top of your head.
Yeah, they're targeting. Sorry, they're targeting me on top of my head right now because I'm talking about them. But yeah, these sick ass fucks. Sorry, you guys, but it's true. They're the most sickest people I've ever fucking met in my
You
goddamn
can
life.
see, yeah, we're gonna present this in court. That's gonna be one of the
Yeah.
proofs. So a lot of digital copy of us videos will be used in court for the financial compensation of how human beings have started to sacrifice their own species for money.
Yeah.
It's very sad, it's heartbroken, but we're here to really bring people together and to give the courage to people to come out of the darkness. I'm going to speak with Gabrielle just after. She's another victim of the electronic abuse. And we are so many people all over the world being kept in poverty, kept in torture, kept into an handicap or a disease, and
Right.
it doesn't exist. I'm sorry, it just doesn't exist. Alzheimer disease, none of this exists. It's all in non-organic technology that is in the hands of real human beings, and they are using this to enslave humanity for their greedy how can we say this, Chelsea? For their greedy.
Yes, they're greedy, satanic, psychotic thoughts and desires. They're the sickest people walking the planet of this earth.
Okay, you have to. I'm not gonna do montage because they're hacking my phone too much. They're slowing down my internet connection. They are basically, they have a lot of money. That's another story. We will have to investigate the amount of money that has been put into the targeting programs on how they pay people and actors, and they applaud them. They applaud them on surveilling someone nonstop in their phone so that the content creator cannot be able to post what they want to do or express themselves.
Yeah, it gets so literally, you guys, I did 3 interviews this last week. They took the audios off of everyone on my end, and the person I was interviewing, they took the audios off. So Amelia gets slowed down just like me. They don't want us talking, they don't want us content creating. This cult is very jealous. So I'm gonna start the process of like suing this company and moving forward towards like trying to press criminal charges on them for being in possession of like my sex videos and all that stuff with Sage's dad. But
what sex video?
so that, you know, they hacked my phone applying that stupid ass sun blinking filter.
Yeah.
So in my photos, I had videos of me and her dad, and you know, just like he's my long-term boyfriend for 20 years. So I had all kinds of stuff in there.
You had like while you have sex, you had video together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have those videos. They have pictures of my kids. They have all that disgusting stuff.
Well, for me,
and they probably disperse them to people in the cult.
I do have those sexy picture in my phone, but I don't care. They already threatened me like to release it. I'm like, go ahead, because I don't show myself. I don't do much. I just hide my face and don't really see that it's me. Like whatever, just release them. I don't go so far into my pictures.
Girl, I'm suing this company for everything that they have. I want criminal charges brought up on them. And they're following.
Of course, it will. You share a case with me yesterday that won in the United States. That's a good news for us. Very good news.
Good
And
news.
can you share also what you said? You sent me yesterday. I cannot do a montage because they are really sick, and they are now paying a group of individuals to block my ability of posting and doing my montage videos. I will have to hire people to do it for me. So can you share, like, I don't know if we can see it, but you sent a video of the models in Dubai. Of the guy stalker. That was like a funny
Okay.
post.
So you guys, Amelia, we get followed to the bathroom, right? We get followed to the bathroom doing this stuff. We get followed to the bathroom. They watch us while we shower. They watch us while we use the restroom. They watch us while we are getting ready. That's when Kathy Gibson actually attacks me the most with this stuff.
Like,
But
I don't know if you saw the video of the two girls. They were in bikinis and they were showing people how to change themselves in the new world order. Because now they have like tiny camera. Like, we can be filmed at any moment. So they were like in a bikini. They were changing and keeping their bikini underneath.
Their clothes on. And we will tell you, we actually get changed in the dark. You change in the dark, I change in the dark. I leave my underwear on, or you like leave a towel on.
tiny,
Because we're being watched.
You don't know they can monetize that. And I don't want those sick fuck to monetize from me being naked. I don't want any one of them to have nothing.
Exactly.
We don't deserve
Especially
nothing.
these sick ass old ugly fucking 70-year-old fucking
Especially not
pedophiles.
to make money on top of my life. No, thank you.
Right. And it's just like, it's literally the sickest feeling ever. But it was funny because I sent her a video. I'm sorry you guys for cussing. I'm in pain. They're like hitting me right now. They're messing with my ears. And then also I'm just so irritated. I'm so ready for these two people to be in prison and fully investigated. So basically, I sent her a video of, I don't know if you guys know what the terms are for people who are obsessed with adult diapers and fecal matter. So basically, these people who are spying on us with this stuff and watch us use the bathroom, they're into like that 2 girls in 1 cup. They're into human feces. They're into people who like to play in human fecal matter. They like to watch people go to the bathroom and stuff like that. So I sent her a video of these 2 pandas pooping on each other.
Oh my god, yeah. So
it was so funny, and I was like, "That's gang stalkers."
Yeah, I was able to make connection also with basically the porn. Okay, let's talk about that. You know, Pornhub, they use, apparently they're not making as much money anymore, the porn stars. And anyways, so now I figured that it used to be the huge thing. Like in the past, guys, they used to play with themselves watching magazine. It started with magazine, like just naked girl magazine, and then it went to Pornhub, right? And now I feel like it's not enough for certain people, and so they go on dark web system, and they want to see people being tortured, and this is exactly what they use. So it's like a dark web world where they kind of play a video game, and they are like in a psychotic state where they don't know what's real and what's not, and they project into normal person that are, you know, perfectly healthy and living their physical life. They project into them, and they wish that those person like will be crazy like them. It's like someone that takes medication. It looks like some people, they would want other people to also take it because they're like, oh, why this person is normal? She's not taking medication. Like, she should too. And so, I'm sorry, Chelsea, that you're...
No, girl, you're good. I totally believe it. Like you say, the regular porn just doesn't satisfy them. They're psychotic.
I have to mention that they did remove the electroshock on my hand on this side. So it lasted 1 minute, but it was removed pretty fast. So we're gonna keep this in consideration for court also.
The whole time we're on here, they're just hitting my rectum. Trying to force me to have sexual arousal and stuff. It's so disgusting.
You will be able to have this. So every videos that we do, you're gonna be able to keep them as proof in court. And also when we go in New York to do the scan and to find all of the microchips, we're gonna get to that point. We will be able to do it.
Correct. They're making my genitals, like, they literally play with my genitals all day. They're making it super sensitive. They're like they do horrific thing. It's genital mutilation.
I'm sorry, Chelsea.
It's so bad, you guys. It's nonstop. I want these people in prison. So the way me and Amelia are getting hit in the future, they'll be able to like audio analyze these videos that we're doing and actually dissect the sounds and the frequencies that they're using to hit us and the signal strength and stuff like that. So that's why she says like we're going to use it in court or whatever like that. We can have like professionals go through it and analyze it and stuff like that. They're targeting me on my breast. And yeah, so yeah.
I was reading, this girl on Facebook, she's just amazing. She talks with artificial intelligence and she just exposed the system so good. Oh my god, I love her so much.
Yeah, she's really good.
And she talks about like which one I wanted to talk about. There's so many that there's too much information that I could speak about, but let's say like one that I really like was about basically how much they can clone people in society. And what happens, it's like, Elon Musk and other big tech and stuff like that, they were talking about how we never truly die. Like I was seeing articles, I don't know who said what exactly, but they were talking about how you never truly die. You always have a digital copy of you that stays alive. And I think it's linked to that. It's like our Akashic record or our digital like
Mind file, yeah.
Of everything that we did in our life. And basically how they keep people traumatized and they keep them in those cycle of abuse, of traumas. And that's why we're here to break generational curses and traumas. We're here to dismantle this non-organic world of where people play video games with their own species like toys, like if they were Tamagotchis. So basically what she explained on Facebook is that they use that digital copy of you, and then they're able to electronically abuse that. They log into, like they would, like with a Bluetooth, for example, like we can log our earplug to our phone. They do the same with the digital copy of us, and we feel everything in real time. Everything that they do on our clone, on our digital copy of us that never dies, we feel everything on our body.
Exactly.
Almost like an internet, like
because they make those things and there's no such thing really as like this time and space, whatever like that. If it's the same cells and stuff like that.
Yeah, they created a wireless internet bodies.
Internet, wireless internet body connections, yes.
Very dark and very sick. It's just like slavery from the black. Oh my god, you gotta talk about that. Like the black people in the past, the women, and all of the more rights that we have today. And they want to take this from us. So we have to really stand up in our truth, in our light, in our love. And we have to make sure that we don't go back in the past.
Right.
You remember the crocodile video you sent me yesterday? You gotta talk about this. This is absolutely disgusting. I don't know if it's true or not. We don't know if it's a real thing, but it was in the old times. I believe maybe in the what year was that?
It was back during slavery times. Here in the United States, they used to use little infants and babies for crocodile bait. And then like all the slave owners would get together and make postcards and stuff. It was very, very, very disgusting. It was very, 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 oh God, I'm like, I can't even fathom that something like that could possibly be real. Yeah. But this is very much like slavery. It's modern day slavery. So basically they're remotely having us slave. Do you know what I mean? They whip us, they beat us.
They continue the slavery, like they were using babies as bait for crocodiles. And they were taking black babies.
Yeah,
this is disgusting. And they continue those same sick satanic forces. They reincarnate in other bodies, and they continue their sick agenda. And so it's more sneaky. It's more hidden. So that's why we make it more visible, so that we could dismantle this prostitution ring of electronic torture that was happening in the past in another way, in a more physical way. Now it happens in a more sneaky
way. And it's sneaky, but it's not that sneaky. They just don't want to acknowledge it. So because then they'd have to acknowledge that those vaccines have graphene and all that.
Sneaky means like someone that wants to hide but not reveal themselves. It's like sneaky.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of hidden. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are continuing everything in our power to advocate. We can continue for 5 more minutes because I have to go with Gabrielle after. Okay, let's do
Awesome.
10 more minutes.
Yeah.
10 more minutes, and then we're gonna end the live. Chelsea,
I hope you guys have a wonderful conversation with Gabriella. You guys, if you guys can, please help Gabriella in any way that you can. Help support her. They have done some very horrific things to her body physically, right, Amelia?
Yeah, like, so I'm gonna talk about how they want to have sex with her when she passed away. They tell her, like, so it's like necrophile when you want to have sex with
Amelia, yeah. Oh God,
it's
yeah.
very sad what they say to her. They want to have sex like a dead doll or something like that.
Yeah.
What they're
Yeah.
telling her. It's
Oh,
very
God.
dark, very sad. And I'm not scared. I'm fearless. My first tattoo on my body is fearless. I'm really connected to God with my awakening, and nothing can scare me. They try so hard to terrorize me for 5 years, but my purpose is bigger and justice is bigger than everything. I want them locked down. I want them arrested. I want them to have the death penalty, to have a lifetime in prison for terrorism, for the use of nuclear energy, laser, microwave, electricity, whatever they use, whatever technology they use to target, to make money, to profit from a human being. They need to be locked down. This is also human trafficking. Human trafficking exists in different ways. They
Right.
can harvest the organs of the person, or they can also traffic kids. They can do it in person and also remotely. So we're here to bring awareness. We're here so that everything stops and that this world is more fair for everybody, that we have justice, that we have more rights. It's time that we come together, and this is exactly what we're doing with the Epstein files, with so many people waking up to the truth
Yeah.
of the dark web system, with the technology, with the illegal surveillance, with the corruption, the silence. So I'm very excited to be in court eventually with so many people, and I'm so proud. I see so many people speaking up and denouncing, and it's amazing because we're denouncing
Yes.
one part of it, but everyone has to do their part and do their own purpose and stand in their own role. I'm doing one specific thing. Chelsea and I were both working, and the Ameliaoneforall United and all of the victims. We're doing one specific thing. But everyone has to do their own different things so that we could truly dismantle this huge criminal organization that are working side by side worldwide to traffic, to push people into suicide, to have strokes, heart attacks, and a lot more things like that. So it is time that we have our freedom and that we end this modern slavery.
We need our freedom. We deserve our freedom. We shouldn't even have to fight for our neural rights. You know, the right to our own nervous system, the rights to our own brain waves, the rights to our own mind, our own hearing nerve, because they target our auditory nerve so much. With the voice to skull technology, the rights to know we're not being spied on, and all of that. It's so disgusting. It's so disgusting.
In Targeted Justice, an amazing association that really helped me so much. I was targeted in 2021, and I found Targeted Justice in 2022 after 1 year of being targeted, and I was crying. I remember I was crying like a baby. I was like, finally.
It's real. There's other people out here that are targeted. Yeah.
Finally, I found people that are talking about what they're doing to me, because I was not able to explain. I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, I'm stuck with this forever. What's happening? So basically, talking about it and having associations that are being built to expose that is basically removing the power that those terrorists, traffickers, abusers may have on their prey. So that's what happened with me finding out more information to educate myself. That's what I'm doing, and that is why I started the Ameliaoneforall United, to really save people and to deactivate those sick individuals who have accepted money to electronically torture people in society. That it can be kids, it can be adults from any ages. There's kids involved in that too, and you can talk about that, Chelsea. I believe there's kids involved into my targeting, and also you believe that there was kids involved. Actually, you believe there's the entire family involved into your targeting.
Yeah, well, they're the family involved in my targeting. They're our age. Her kids are our age, so that makes it even more creepier. They're around like in their 30s, some in their 20s, and yeah, her son even wrote this stupid ass book that was like Miracles of the Master, saying his parents were performing miracles. It was like, yeah, Miracles of the Masters is what the book is called, and it was a complete scam. So, you know, just like their blinking sun and all that stuff. And I have heard people say that there are kids involved in their targeting. That much I can't speak of. I have not experienced it, but I have heard other targets say that.
Yes, I think kids are involved in mine. Yes, yeah.
It's so sad for me because I'm like, they're a kid. If they're getting voice to school, they don't know any better. You know, it's hard for them to kind of differentiate and know, you know, so.
This is how they hire terrorists. This is how they traffic kids. This is how they enslave people. They start from a young age to target them.
They target them. They can turn them in to be anything: a drug addict, a murderer, school shooter. They can turn them in to be a great person, but you know, super soldier, maybe a great singer or something like that. But I don't really know. Like I said, I haven't been targeted by kids, but yeah, I have heard other people say that. So I am being targeted by family and cults. They're all over 18 years old from what I know, but the people in that cult have children. So Mitchell and Kathy Gibson also target and market human traffic their children by getting those photos and stuff like that. So getting in there, getting like the mom's pictures of her children, you know, sensitive photos and stuff like that. Then they get them marketed. Sorry, you guys are literally hitting me right now over my legs.
Yeah, so we're going to end the live here for today. I have to go see Gabrielle. She's going to share her story. And I'm really thankful again, Chelsea. I have no idea, like, courageous whistleblower. You are the example of it. Like, I cried. I almost, like, oh my god, like, you gave me so much information and I'm so grateful for you. Same thing with Targeted Justice, an amazing association, and all of the people, and you said it yourself, there's a lot of younger people who start to expose that too. Like, we're doing a revolution. Like, it's amazing, it's beautiful. People come with their truth, with enlightenment. The spiritual awakening that people said, oh, it was too popular, it was like ridiculous, it was stupid. A spiritual awakening was always a DNA activation. It was a way to detach yourself from the neurological control of this non-organic world. It was never stupid. It was always to save your life from an accident, from a suicide, from a stroke, from a heart attack, from anything. It was a way to reprogram your entire cells, body, fingers, mind, so that you have no stress, no anxiety, and that you're able to overcome all dependence that you may have had in your life.
That is so beautiful, Amelia. I love you. She's one of my best friends. I literally talk to her every day.
I love you.
I feel so much safer when I'm speaking to her. I wish I could do more. She's so generous. She's so loving. She's so kind. And my prayers are with all of you guys. We will try to get everybody safe.
Yes. And I want to say, just to finish, that we have a group chat every Wednesday, 9 p.m. EST, and we have survival yoga with Amelia and Chelsea on Friday morning at 10 a.m. EST, followed by a Zoom call at 11 a.m. EST. It's all free. It's all accessible for everyone that wants to gather with other victims. And also, if you want to be a part of our group chat on Instagram, you can send me a private message. It's the Army of Angels United on my Instagram, and I will add you to the group. And also, this is where I post the Zoom link for the calls twice a week that we're doing. I love you so much.
Join the calls, you guys.